Well, Happy New Year, everybody.
Yeah, and Happy New Year to everyone.
Dan has the latest VR gadget. Looks like a Martian to me, but I guess it's the newest thing in the real estate market these days.
I'm walking through someone's house right now and seeing what they're doing, and they're having breakfast. It's a nice view, but this is where the world seems to be going. If some of you have tried these, many of you may have gotten these for a gift over the holidays. But in terms of trends that are going on in the industry, this is one of the biggest that is out there. Going back to this year, what we accomplished, aside from toys, is some pretty wonderful numbers. Our business is up in the brokerage side about 11%. About 5% of that was units, so our number of sales grew, and then the rest, the 6%, was value, so our average sale price went up as well. So we had really great numbers throughout the year. We had about a little over 250 experienced sales associates join us, and about 290 new people coming to our organization. So we grew in terms of number of salespeople, in terms of transactions, over 25,000 transactions. So the activity in the brokerage side was wonderful to see. We welcomed a new member of our family, the Advantage Real Estate Company in Chesterfield Township, which they did about 1,100 transactions. They're one of the biggest individual offices in the metro area, probably in the state of Michigan as well. So that was a nice addition to our organization. We maintained our position, and we'll see when the final numbers come out for the year, but it looks like we'll maintain our position as one of the most productive large brokers in the country. We're just shy of 13 transactions a person, so that was pretty cool. We had a couple of really cool awards, a platinum and a couple of gold awards. The Marcom side of things, which Marcom is a national ranking for all marketing and technology companies, whether it's Coca-Cola, Ford, or us. So we got some awards there for our different marketing campaigns and our convention. So that was really cool to see as well. So some really great things, and a lot of hard work by all of you to create all of those successes and that extra production. So it was wonderful to see. So, Stu?
Well, I want to thank all of you for your tremendous support for our affiliates, John Nevis Mortgage, Capital Title, Insurance One, as well as Relocation, Customer Care, our Property Management Division, Rental Management One. All had outstanding years, in some cases record-setting years. We could not have achieved that without your strong support, without your referrals. You guys did a tremendous job with that support, and we really, really appreciate it. I think, as all of you know, the one-stop shop model is what we embrace. We think that if we can control all aspects of the transaction, not just real estate, but the mortgage, the title, the insurance, relocation, etc., we can better ensure a great outcome for our buyers and sellers and for our sales associates. So we really appreciate that support. Also, it was an outstanding record-setting year for the Real Estate One Charitable Foundation, and you guys do a great job with that support, community support in general. We raised about $550,000, which is by far our best year ever for the foundation. And many of you, those of you that have supported us financially or giving of your time, we really, really appreciate that. We supported more organizations than ever before, had more fundraisers, more sponsorships, more volunteer time. So thank you. That's part of our core values, giving back to the community, and that's a responsibility we think as an organization we have. So thank you there. And again, this year we were a top workplace company. I think it's been 5 years in a row that we've been a top 10. Yeah. We were number 6 this year as a top workplace company in the entire state of Michigan. We were also ranked in the top 100 nationally for best and brightest, which is a similar kind of a survey. And really, as you said before, you know, being a top workplace is something we should all be proud of, but really it comes down to all of our sales associates, all of our employees, all of you make it a top workplace, make your different offices, the interaction you have with your coworkers and with other people in the office, that's what makes it a top workplace. And so thank you for all the great job you guys do and creating that kind of environment in our offices. Talk a little bit about 2017 and how we see things. We finished the year at 16 strong. The fourth quarter was very strong. All indications are 2017 is going to be a very solid year in the housing market. I don't think we're going to get a huge spike in sales because we had a record year in 2016. It's kind of hard to have a big increase over a record, but it'll be a good solid year. Obviously, interest rates are a little bit of a wild card. Rates have gone up. They may inch up a little bit more throughout the year. We're not sure, but still be very low from historical standpoints. One of the good aspects of that is that obviously with buyers, a lot of them being on the fence, the fear of perhaps higher rates or perhaps pushing them off the fence and causing them to make a decision. But there's a lot of good things going on with the economy and the market in general. The job growth has been strong. Wage growth has been really strong. It had been stagnant for a number of years. That's starting to pick up. Therefore, more first-time home buyers are coming to the market. The millennials are coming into the market. Dan and I talk about the millennials that are living in mom and dad's basement. They're moving out of the basement now. They're starting to buy some homes, and that's a positive thing. I think, as you know, FHA insurance premiums dropped about a quarter point recently, which makes FHA mortgages more affordable, and that's many of the people that benefit from FHA are first-time home buyers. So that's been strong. The stock market certainly has been very strong, which creates a wealth effect. So people feel better about their investments, their 401ks, and so forth, and their overall financial position, which hopefully will lead them to make a real estate acquisition. So, there's some concerns about interest rates, maybe some concerns about low inventories, but overall, there's a lot of positives there, which we think will offset that, and I think we're looking at a strong market next year.
Yeah, we're going into the year with inventories lower than we've seen in a while, which was surprising to us. And we looked at expectations, what we thought was going to happen. We have this pent-up demand of buyers coming out of the recession, and we had this pent-up demand of sellers that couldn't sell, and they're looking to finally sell. And we thought that would really give a rush of inventory at some point, and it's been really a slow trickle. So interestingly enough, we're going into 2017 with inventories across all price ranges lower than they were the same time a year ago, with buyer demand maybe a little bit cooler than this time last year, but pretty close to the same. So that sets us up for potentially a pretty frenzied spring when the market really hits. And we saw a little bit of this in 2014 when interest rates rose. In 2014, sales in the metro area actually settled down a little, about 3%, with the interest rate rises. But as Stuart said, I think the positive offsets of income growth and job growth will probably offset that interest rate rise. So overall, say a good year. We had a great year. Thank you. We had some wonderful milestones. I forgot to mention earlier, both Max Brook and Reinhardt brands each passed $1 billion this past year in sales, which is a phenomenal milestone. There aren't but a few brokers across the country that hit that barrier, and we had 2 within our own organization that did that, certainly within the state. So thank you all for your hard work for making it a phenomenal year, and we look forward to some really great things this year coming up.
We do. Happy New Year.